there are solutions now that promise to essentially create your ads for you, like manage
Yep.
essentially budgets, etc. What's your take on this? I mean, do you think it's yeah, do you think that works? I mean,
I
would you
think it's
do that
feasible.
for yourself or?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to take a couple examples, yeah, we have a partner in the US called Grid and Pixel that are doing this
Mm,
for email imagery specifically. So, they can create based off all we know about the customer, which, by the way, is a perfect partnership with us because we enrich the customer profile. They can then have some more relevant images, particularly what the customer's browsing on the site. From an ads perspective, yeah, absolutely. I've seen some very cool stuff when we've done with creative. I think this was a large bit about, if you saw Meta made this acquisition on the 31st of December, Manus in Singapore, and I think a lot of that was like, can we bring more of this sort of AI creative generation to embed within Meta's advertising platform? Because that's,
mhm,
if you think about it from like what is holding back a lot of brands advertising more, it is simply the limit to the creative they can serve. People get creative fatigue quite easily on these platforms, and you've got to be able to serve up more. Um, and I think the well, I think image generation is already there, right? You can already do that at scale with AI. I think what's really improved the last 6 months is the video generation editing with AI and being able to produce like high quality, like high production values videos that you generally want to associate with your brand. And so,
mhm,
yeah, I think, in the short term, I think that means that creative agencies can be a lot more productive. Um, Although that obviously brings pressure on the agency cost base. But I think in the long term, it may mean that actually a lot of this stuff is kind of incorporated within the ad platform. And that the Zuckerberg had was as effectively saying, look, the goal was always to say, hey, you say what you want to promote, and here's your budget, and we'll just basically do the rest. Like we'll take your current creative, we'll put it into format we know will work
mm.
for viewers. We'll test it, and then and that's the game we're in. We're not in the creative generation game. We're in the signal feedback loop game, so that we make sure that the wacky creative ideas that come up are genuinely driving the right buyers.